the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Chicago Bears.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play, you have to wonder where their heads are at as they come in winless on the year at 0-10.
I think a lot of people expect rebuilding years to occur, but I don't think people expect to go 0 for the season in terms of wins.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And a nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
The Panthers at 4-5, a game under 500, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You look at this Bears defense.
Well, they come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Open man is Ibuka.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The tackle by Derwin James. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed that went right into the game plan. Attack them early, see if they're going to play any better. And if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
Second and 10.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
19 Lions. Buffalo, rig alert. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
Richardson. He'll try and do this himself.
Able to slither by. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Strike.
Richardson on the bootleg here.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by quarterback.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the right side, catch made by Wk-11.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
18, run, 18.
Back to throw again. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal.
Freedom, Cadillac, hurt.
They'll try and run again with blue. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's now 4th down and goal.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
70, 18, 5 in, go.
Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
On second down, here's the option.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough. And that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll drop to throw.
Gets it underneath to Blue.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
That'll be complete to Blue.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Panther first down.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 7.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Look at the big man rumble.
Down to the 10.
And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Point after here coming up. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now.
Makes the score Panthers.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating him up right now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop him with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
65-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Set to kick off.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, hey.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Down and 9.
Richardson looking to throw this. Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Bates' kick is good.
And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys.
Oh, shit, man. You keep making me do stupid stuff.
That play going for 16
You do that dumbass juke out there.
First down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Panthers.
On play action, they'll throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
A gain of 19 yards.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They run with blue. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. A solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Blue is in. Touchdown, Carolina. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Panther 11, 60 Bobcats, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
Then here the defense wins. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hey!
They go play action with Richardson. He lets it go deep for Olave.
And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now it's Richardson. He completes it to Olave.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Jet sweep, Will Smith and Jigba. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
3rd and 12.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports.
This motherfucking computer don't want me to win.
Scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
I never seen that animation sequence.
Travel up, here we go, here we go.
Now Richardson. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
Niggas reaching for first downs and shit. You like?
And they'll be left with a 2nd and
Never seen this shit these niggas doing, man.
They go back to the ground with Williams.
Look at it. Look at this shit, man.
And for a Bears touchdown.
Kyron Williams.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
They letting these niggas do all kind of crazy shit.
They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Well, the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. 2nd and 6.
What the fuck was that pass, man? Come on, bullshit, man.
Trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
42 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
They'll look to throw again.
Right back to Njoku.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Jaden Blue, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Bears 18.
I think I got it. I got us 2 touchdowns. Only got 2 now. All right, Blue got 2. And then 42 more passing yards.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Richardson off the play fake.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're trying to find Jackson Smith and Jigba,
but it's going to be second down.
Shout out against the replay. Motherfuckers glitched me when I had a wide open lane.
Off play action. Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Richardson.
That should have been a fumble.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And the Panthers first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They go play action here on first down.
Come on, man.
Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's second down.
It moves to second and 10.
Here we go. Panthers 60. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for first and 10.
Here we go. Strike. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison. 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80.
The fuck, I can't change my play, man. What the fuck is going on, man?
I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Okay, great.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game.
A gain of 15. And the Panther first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
60 Maverick.
They'll drop to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
17 more yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Jaden Blue, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. And the ball will come out to the 30.
So now the Bears down by 11. A minute 47 on the clock. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down.
Here's Richardson. Gets this complete to Butte.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10.
Richardson.
On the right side here, and that's complete.
Here comes second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Panthers' 45-yard line.
Richardson to throw it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments. And anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
A short throw to Ingram.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go, here we go.
Williams is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Left thing, 19. Check smash, check smash. 18, pioneer. Ready?
Back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
19, rig alert, rig alert. Let's go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Panthers
5 plays there on that drive.
26.
And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Richardson. That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here's Richardson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Panthers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of...
Completed my goals. And I got a deal trade at mini camp. Oh yeah, Blue. Turn up, Blue. My boy Blue, turn that up. That boy Blue, turn that up. Turn up, Blue. Turn up, Blue. That boy about to be a goddamn superstar. Got a deal trade in the mini camp. Now that boy about to be a superstar. The boy Blue is. How they still got me on star though? I got a deal trade in the mini camp. They cheating me. All right, got my boy the superstar. Let's go. I forgot to set this shit before the game. And get that. Go launch the screw.